Hello, in this short video we're going to go over a brief checklist to go through to make sure that app is set up and working correctly before you start trading the news. First of all, we need to make sure the app is allowed to work. So click on Tools, Options, and head over to the Expert Advisors tab. Now we need to make sure we've ticked on Allow Automated Trading and we've ticked on Allow DLL Imports. Once that's done, the next check is to go to the Auto Trading button at the top of your screen and to make sure that on the icon you have a green triangle. If you have a red circle, it means your Automated Trader is not turned on. Simply click it. Next, we want to make sure that it's placing orders correctly and as it should. So the best thing to do is to test it on a very small live account. If you click on the Market Watch icon here, you'll see what time it is according to your broker. So what we want to do is simply set up an order just a couple of minutes from where time is at the moment, just to make sure it's working correctly. So we drag over the News Trader icon and we have the option screen. So the time now is 10:20. So I'll set the open hour, trade hour, to 10:21 so it triggers in a minute. And I'll set the close PO time to 10:22. We'll allow a buy and a sell. And the only thing I'll change is pips from price. I'm going to change to about 15 just to make sure we don't get any triggers because this is purely to test that the file is working as it should. So once that's done, we hit OK. So remember, we've just set the time for the order in 1 minute time just to make sure it's placing orders as it should. Click on OK. And then what we do now, we just watch and wait and see and make sure that it's going to place the trades. So as you can see, it says looking for long and short trades, and we can see what time it's going to place those orders in theory. So we just wait now. Okay, so as you can see, the orders have now been placed where we specified, and now it's saying not looking for trades now. So what will happen is if you leave the file on the chart, then once midnight hits, it'll start looking for the trades at 10:21 again tomorrow. So you need to make sure you close your chart when the trades are done. So we've seen that the orders have been placed. All we need to do now is make sure that they're closed when we ask it to. So in approximately 30 seconds, it should close those orders for us. And again, this is just a simple little checklist just to make sure that the app is working correctly and as it should. And what we'll do, I'm just going to show you how to send a troubleshooting file to the support at FX News Trader if you do have any problems. So far we've had 100% success rate, but if there are any problems we'll help. So as you can see, it's closed those orders now. So we know the app's working absolutely fine. So at that point we can just reset the chart to make sure the app is no longer running, because you don't want to have any trades trigger that you don't want to be triggering. So if it hasn't worked and you've been through both of those checklists, so making sure auto trading is allowed and making sure that the actual orders being placed are okay. If for some reason the orders don't get placed, what we need to do is go to the Experts tab here. Then if we right click on any of those fields and highlight Open, and then you'll be given your expert logs. So what you need to do at that point is simply select the most recent one, and you can either send us that file or you can open it yourself, and you'll be able to see down here if there's any errors. Now if you've not seen any errors, then the problem is probably down to your broker time difference. You just need to be aware of how to set your order according to your broker time. So remember, the news you trade, while it may be out at say 9:30 GMT time, it's not going to be the same time according to your broker. So you need to make sure your trades are set according to your broker time, which you can see here in the Market Watch window. Okay, so hopefully that's just a brief insight into a little checklist just to make sure everything's working as it should be before starting to use the app to trade for you.